Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peeping city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs and shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I'll blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it better. We showing grace, next mega stretches. It only takes me about 4 quarters to make it 10, bitch. Dime bags will shake you a bitch if you cop an eighth or lesser. Pounds getting filleted, you wasting seconds. Yeah. Wasting seconds.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for Shockwave number 95. And we are jumping straight into things as we always do. Big time opening matchup here, guys, for what I honestly believe might be one of the biggest episodes of Shockwave we have had in quite a while. We've got a lot going down here tonight, including the beginning of the Rulers of the Ring tournament. We've also got a Rite of Passage gold medallion on the line a little bit later on. And 3 triple threat matches. The winners of those 3 triple threat matches will compete next episode of Shockwave, guys, in an elimination style triple threat match, with the winner of that earning a shot at the Women's World Championship, earning a shot at Beatrice Lotus come the Rulers of the Ring event in just 4 weeks. So truly loaded up here for this episode of Shockwave. And as you can see, Brian Phillips II is most definitely locked and loaded for his Shockwave debut right here, guys. But of course not his debut period. We saw him have a phenomenal run in the Sunshine State Battle Royal at After the Storm. Lasted longer than anyone else. Picked up a couple of eliminations in the process. Unfortunately couldn't make it all the way to the end. But man, what a debut for this young kid. He's looking to follow it up by potentially scoring what would have to be one of the biggest debut wins in Shockwave history here. The undisputed world heavyweight champion Troy Colt in the building. But, well, as we can see there, guys, at ringside is none other than the Intercontinental Champion, the winner of the Scramble match at Battle Scars 10, the man who will challenge Troy Colt for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship in 4 weeks at the Rulers of the Ring event. Marty Michaels looking to get a closer look at the champion here as he's parked himself at ringside in the corner of Brian Phillips II. I have to imagine that puts even more pressure on this kid's shoulders, man, as if it wasn't already bad enough here. Brian Phillips got to be suffering from some butterflies, man. If he isn't, wouldn't be human. But can he lock in here for what would be an undeniably monumental victory? So here we go, Brian Phillips II, Troy Colt, non-title matchup, with Marty Michaels watching from ringside, kicking off this huge episode of Shockwave number 95. Yes, indeed, the Rulers of the Ring tournament begins. Our 2 first-round matchups. We've got Maggie Shaw and Junichi Gushkin of the Jackals will be taking on Arisa Masami and Yamashita. And, well, guys, in our main event, what was supposed to be Jay Young and what the hell? Troy Colt already hitting his pageant frog splash there from off the top, trying to put away Phillips nice and early here, but a kick out luckily by the kid. As I was saying, our main event was supposed to be Jay Young and Celestia versus the tandem of Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf, guys, but as we found out before the show started earlier, Pat LaFave bringing both Celestia and Jay Young into his office and letting them know the bad news that evidently Tailcoat Val has pulled some strings using her ever-present power in the back to instead get two of her arsenal entered into this Rulers of the Ring tournament at the expense of Celestia and Jay Young. So Celestia and Young are out, and two members of Tailcoat Val's arsenal are in for the main event. Obviously, Celestia and Jay Young were not happy about this, but the decision's been made. It is final. We're going to find out exactly which two members of the arsenal it's going to be in our main event as Brian Phillips now starts to take control of the undisputed heavyweight champion. Guys, also here tonight, let's not forget the Rising Star Championship is going to be up for grabs as Ashley Riot, who has been on a hell of a roll, challenges Gianna. Troy Colt, speaking about being on a hell of a roll, how about Troy Colt, guys, ever since he captured the undisputed heavyweight championship, picked up a win against Max Cutter, a win against Justice Stone, and of course another victory against Max Cutter at Battle Scars. Took a nasty tumble right there, though. Obviously did not get all of that. Phillips going to take this fight back into the ring. And the young gun here, mocking the undisputed heavyweight champion. I don't know if that's the brightest idea. Now he's going to pay for it as he gets dropped chest first across the top rope. Let's not forget, though, the Intercontinental Champion Marty Michaels at ringside won that scramble match fair and square at Battle Scars, and now gets his shot at Troy Colt and the undisputed heavyweight championship at the Rulers of the Ring event. Pat LaFave said that Marty Michaels represents the future of CMV, and Troy Colt begs to differ. Kick to the midsection. Goes to the ropes now for a gorgeous springboard dropkick there. It looks like Marty Michaels wanted to get even a closer look of that. Snapper now going to set him up. Time to make a house call! But Troy Colt just going to absolutely shake it off like the legend. Wait a minute! Brian Phillips, nicely done, gets out of the way. Referee is down, though. And wait a minute, look at this. Marty Michaels has now supplied a steel chair, but Colt going to stop Brian Phillips from trying to utilize it. That backfired big time. Well, now it's pretty obvious Marty Michaels not just out here to watch. Wait a minute, Brian Phillips. Oh, I thought he was going for the chair. Instead, he's going up to the top rope. What is he looking for here? Troy Colt to his feet. Another drop kick. The referee is still down, though. Phillips has taken control, however. Whoa, what a reversal! Mr. No Days Off countering what I believe was going to be a cave-in, a double boot stomp into a sit-out powerbomb. Now look at this, takes to the air. The one and only Troy Colt. And follows that up. Oh, attempts the standing moonsault, but Phillips gets out of the way, and Colt just landing hard on the floor there. Referee's back up on his feet now. He's got rid of the steel chair. Brian Phillips definitely tried to use it, but just wasn't quick enough. Obviously, no fair play here. Who knows what a win this would be. His debut, his arrival here on Shockwave, man. Got to win by any means necessary. And hey, you don't turn down help from someone like Marty Michaels, right? Former unmatched world champion, current Intercontinental champion, could be the next undisputed heavyweight champion. Phillips doing all he can to stay on top of Troy Colt here. Quickly spun around, though. 330 slam out of nowhere. 1, 2, but a kick out by this young blood, Brian Phillips. The fans are on their feet. What a way to kick off Shockwave number 95 here. Now Colt going to drop into a side headlock, doing what he does best. Showing off just a little bit, doing it with style. Phillips may have kicked out of that 330 slam, but he is hurting. Wait a minute, nice reversal though. Tries for a big back elbow, clothesline. Wow, reversal for reversal, man. It's going back and forth here, these two. Elbow to the midsection, tries for an enziguri. God damn it, it's 1999. Reversal fest. But finally a German suplex from Colt. Gives him the upper hand, and now a leg drop to the extended arm. Marty Michaels still skulking around at ringside. Looks like he's trying to motivate Brian Phillips here, and it looks like it worked. The rookie able to kick out, much to the chagrin here of Troy Cole. Both guys throwing haymakers, neither connecting. Phillips with a punch to the back of the head. Colt responds with a stiff right hook to the jaw. Back and forth now, these two. Brian Phillips getting the upper hand, but not for long. Troy Cole stands his ground. Looks like he might be taking control now. That was just back and forth here. Phillips finding a super kick. And Troy Cole says, let me get the hell out of here for a second. But I don't think there's going to be any rest on the outside for the champ. Brian Phillips now to the wall, corkscrew senton to the outside, absolutely blasting Troy Cole, and now a standing sea fire may have just tracked the back of Troy Colt's skull wide open. Colt gonna try to shake it off though. Irish whip attempted, no, Phillips able to counter. Ooh, Colt net rammed his shoulder right off the side of the barricade. We're up to a count of 6 here, by the way. I think Troy Colt just realized it, back into the ring, beating his chest, saying, come on then, I hope that's not all you got. But it isn't. Super kick, and one to the back of the head, too. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh. Was that Brian Phillips' best chance? Wait. Troy Colt is in the danger zone right here. Phillips up on the top. Perched, waiting patiently. That drop kick, no! Colt this time he's able to see it and avoids it by the skin of his teeth. Now Colt realizing he's got to stop playing around here. Gonna try for it again. 330 slam. Right down in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. What? Brian Phillips has just kicked out of a second 330 slam, but look at Troy Colt. Not wasting any time, right back on the attack. Trying that standing moonsault again, but once more, Brian Phillips able to get out of the way. Quickly goes to the ropes for a beautiful disaster kick. Nails Colt right in the face with it. And now Brian Phillips. What is he looking for? Holy shit! Tilt-a-whirl into a sit-out powerbomb. But man, that took a lot out of him too. You can see his lower back in pain. Hooks the leg though. 1, 2, 3, and oh my God! Brian Phillips II has just pinned the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion in his Shockwave debut. But wait a minute, guys. Marty Michaels, they tried this earlier in the match to no avail. Michaels giving Brian Phillips another chair, scaring off the ref. And oh my God, Brian Phillips, the win apparently isn't enough. Now look at Marty. Now that Troy Colt is down and defenseless, Marty Michaels wants a shot too. The Intercontinental Champion. And Brian Phillips II leaving Troy Colt an absolute mess right in the middle of the ring. Well, it definitely seems like Marty Michaels has made himself a new friend, which is bad news, obviously, as we just saw for Troy Colt. But nonetheless, Brian Phillips just pinned the undisputed world heavyweight champion in his debut here on Shockwave. Can't gloss over that fact. And that's just how we're kicking off the show. Still a lot to go. And well, up next, it's the start of the Rulers of the Ring tournament, as Junichi Gushikin of the Jackals, who's already been a very busy man here tonight, before the show even started. In case you missed it, the Jackals, as they've done since they arrived here in CMV Descendants 12, utilizing their numbers advantage to brutally beat down Josh Wolf as he arrived here at the arena, targeting his famously bad knee and even cracking his skull off the concrete floor, hoping to get a, well, more concrete update on Josh Wolf and his condition later on. But certainly we saw that the Bloody Brit wasn't happy about it, and even though he's all on his own, came down to that ring, called out the Jackals. It almost went very badly for him if it weren't for the return of Justin Sane, who we have not seen since Ascendance 12, guys. He was taken out by the Jackals. But Sane standing side by side with the Bloody Brit, and even though they were still outnumbered, well, Junichi Gushikin saying, when I decide it's time for you old dogs to be put down, that's when you will be put down. The Jackals retreating. Or at least the Bloody Brit not in this fight alone. I think they might still need some more backup, though, if they hope to stand a chance against the Jackals. As we see Junichi's tag team partner here for this Rulers of the Ring first round tournament matchup, Maggie Shaw, who is absolutely livid, losing her matchup with the Magnificent 8 briefcase on the line. Caroline Swift, victorious, and now has in her possession that opportunity to cash in anytime, anywhere for a shot at the Women's World Championship. Being float is beyond notice, but obviously we saw Shaw didn't take that loss very well. Attacked both Caroline Swift and Amelia Jones, who was the referee for that matchup. Hoping that Amelia Jones returns very soon. We miss our favorite referee. Not much that she could do, though. That's the damn thing. As a referee, she's not allowed to put her hands on talent. How about this team right here, though? Honestly, if I'm allowed to have a pick for this Rulers of the Ring tournament, just looking at the first round matchups, the names we've got, the teams, I am liking this pairing of Arisa Masami and Yamashita. I think they might have the potential to go all the way. Despite Yamashita, I'm sure, still feeling the effects of that brutal 8-man tag team elimination matchup at After the Storm, where, of course, his team was on the losing end against the Jackals. No rest for the wicked here in CMB, and we know that at the finish line, the winners of this tournament earn a shot, respectively, at the Women's World Championship and the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. 2 first-round matches here on Shockwave, 2 on Octane. And Arisa Masami, looking happy-go-lucky as ever, recently been under the tutelage of Ricky Delaney. Obviously, her last few outings have not been successful, but perhaps with the help of Delaney and Yamashita, she can make the most of this opportunity here. So here we go. Let's find out which team will be the first to make it to the semifinals, as Junichi Gushikin and Yamashita get things started. Obviously, mixed tag team matchup. That means the men fight the men and the women fight the women. And in the end, it'll be one-on-one at the Rulers of the Ring event itself to crown a Queen of the Ring and a King of the Ring, respectively. Again, our main event still to come. The other first-round Rulers of the Ring tournament matchup here on Shockwave, as Well, we know it's going to be Josh Wolf and Danielle Davis against two members of Tailcoat Val's Arsenal. Good start here by Junichi. Still to come also. We still got 3 more triple threat matches. We know that the winners will advance to next episode of Shockwave in elimination triple threat match, guys, with the winner of that earning a shot at Beatrice Lotus and the Women's World Championship. Obviously, Lotus successful against Yvonne Ivy at After the Storm, so now in need of a new challenger. Find out who it's gonna be is Junichi. Nice escape there with some punches to the midsection. And a belly to belly, just gonna toss Junichi overhead like it ain't no thing. That's the power of Yamashita, who follows up with a bare knee to the face. Yamashita on the receiving end of numerous attacks by the Jackals. I'm sure he's happy to get his hands on Junichi here, but now the women come into play. Maggie Shaw and Arisa Masami. You see that Maggie Shaw very obviously has a considerable height and weight advantage here against the much smaller Masami, but a kick out there, not even a 1 count for the former Women's World Champion, who just continues getting so close and then reaching that mountaintop, slipping up and tumbling all the way back down. All she wants is that Women's World Championship once again. Blames everyone but herself, though. Lost that match against Caroline Swift, blamed Amelia Jones. Who's she going to blame if she loses this matchup? I'm going to guess she'll blame her tag team partner. Look at this, a sharpshooter by Arisa Masami. Oh, but quickly escaped. No damage done, at least no considerable damage. Nice enziguri there, though, by Arisa. Irish whip into the corner. Also still to come here tonight, guys. Rising Star Championship up for grabs later on as Ashley Riot challenges Gianna, and our first Rite of Passage gold medallion will be up for grabs as Ahmed will take on Tobias Jones. Those 6 gold medallions going to be dispersed. We will crown a new Rite of Passage champion in just a few weeks. As the tag is now made, in comes Junichi and Yamashita. Drag out over towards the ropes as Yamashita again puts his power on display with a rope-assisted sit-out powerbomb. Gorgeously done there by Yama. Yamashita now just continuing to overpower Kushikin. Gotta think that Josh Wolf and Danielle Davis, they ain't happy about what transpired earlier. Celestia and Jay Young being removed from this Rulers of the Ring tournament. Now they don't even know who their opponents are going to be. We know it's going to be 2 members of the Arsenal, but the Arsenal is so vast, so massive, we've not even seen all of its members. So who the hell is it going to be? I mean, it's got to be 1 man and 1 woman, but just think about the amount of women that have competed for Tailcoat Val. Could be any number of superstars we've seen in CMV past, or perhaps brand new. Irish whip going to send Kushikin into the corner. Yamashita going for a buckle bomb. A buckle bomb is delivered. Obviously a very dangerous maneuver. Career ending in some instances. Oh, but a kick out. Yamashita would love nothing more than to cost Junichi Kushikin a potential shot at the World Championship here. Hang on! Tsunami! Yama off the top of Maggie Shaw. Breaks up the pin, and I just think that's a little garbage. You know, if that was Yamashita who attacked Maggie Shaw breaking up a pin, it would probably lead to a disqualification. Kushikin staying alive, though, thanks to Shaw. As he fights out of the corner. Great single leg takedown. Trying to ground the much larger Yamashita. Whoa! What a discus clothesline. Woo! Kushikin lucky to still have his head attached to his shoulders. And there's the tag out of Masami. In comes Maggie Shaw, too. Drop kick. All of her weight on the back of Maggie Shaw's neck. Unfortunately, that's not a lot. Arisa Masami, a very small gal, and gets hit with a wicked clothesline right there by Shaw. Repeated blows to the face. Maggie Shaw doesn't care how she's got to do it. She wants to make her way back to the Women's World Championship. Pile driver by Deadeye. Might have the match won. Uno, dos, but no tres, as we see the neck of Arisa Masami is strong. Able to survive that pile driver, but she's definitely hurt right now. This is not good for Arisa Masami. Vintage Maggie. That right hand right between the eyes. And if she kicked out of the pile driver, man, I don't think she's kicking out of this. Whoa! And Maggie Shaw can't believe it. Understandably upset. And she's having none of it. Tags in Junichi. He's like, forget this. Yama goes right after Gushkin. But Gushkin, lethal combination we've seen before. Finishing with a knee to the side of the head. Hooks that tree trunk of a leg. 1, 2, but a kick out. Gushkin gonna tag Maggie right back in. All right, that's a strategy. Gushkin gonna try to let Shaw do all the work here. Look at Arisa Masami has gone feral though. Biting at Maggie Shaw. Careful not to get herself disqualified. Believe it or not, biting is not legal in a wrestling match. Tries for a pin, not even a 1 count though. Looks at Maggie like, you gotta be kidding me. Now how's Maggie Shaw gonna explain those bite marks to her significant other? Arisa Masami really just popping off here. Now bashing the back of Maggie's head off the canvas and quickly makes the tag to Yamashita. Gushkin not backing down. Gonna be able to counter an Irish whip. Sends him out onto the apron. Gushkin using his environment to take out a much bigger opponent. And Yamashita, sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. And splat goes Yama off the floor. Keeping on top of it, Yamashita, despite surely being in pain after that sunset flip powerbomb, fights back up to a count of 5 here. Yama gonna throw Junichi into the barricade with a quick punch to the gut, and Gushkin, fireman's carry takeover. Brings the Japanese tsunami to his feet, throws him off to the side. No care here for Junichi. Gushkin taking his time up to a count of 10. Have until 20 to get back into the ring, and at 11, Junichi decides not to risk it any longer. Yamashita back to his feet, but look at this. Taking his sweet time. He knows he's still got a few seconds to spare. Gushkin talking shit right to his face. Not a good idea, it turns out. German suplex, Junichi crumbling. And now into the corner. Yamashita, what's he thinking? Face first off the top turnbuckle. Maybe again. Gushkin though with an elbow to the side of the head. Big clothesline, man. That was desperation right there. Oh, but a clothesline from Yama. Bit of tit for tat. As the tag is now made, in come the women. First round matchup, rulers of the ring tournament. Who's going to make it to the semifinals? Will battle either the team of Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf or the Arsenal of Tailcoat Valley. Next episode of Shockwave, Full Nelson. That's vintage Wasabi. But a kick out by Deadeye. Arisa's not done, however. Masami. Implant Buster. Nails it for the win. 1, 2. But a kick out, Maggie Shaw. Ain't about to let this opportunity slip through her fingers so fast. Shoved back, Arisa. Trying to get to her feet quickly, but Maggie Shaw is on top of her. Swinging neck breaker. Keeping the pressure on that neck. Remember, she already hit Arisa with a pile driver. Wicked looking DDT and a forearm smash. Another forearm. Masami says, get that shit out of here. Junichi is still down on the outside. That means Maggie Shaw cannot make the tag right now. Double knees to the gut. And why not once more? A double tap right there by Masami. Quick snap to suplex. Junichi back up on the apron now. Kick to the top of the head for Maggie Shaw. Dangerous. Oh, what a right hook. Lifted Shaw tag to Gushikin. Masami, I think, is seeing stars right now after that. Yamashita gonna drag Gushikin into the corner. Looks like he was trying to put him up on top. Gushikin goes low. Maybe trying to set him up for that pump handle powerbomb, but just gets tossed to the side like a rag doll. What a chop! Tags Masami right back in. Masami going for a drop kick. Maggie going for a knee. Neither connecting. Air raid siren neck breaker though. Again, the pressure on the neck of Masami throughout this match. And Maggie Shaw has had enough. Another pile driver, and that's gotta do it. Game over. 1, 2. What? Man, gotta have that neck of steel. Maggie's like, I don't think so. Having none of it. But whatever she tried for there, Masami comes back to life. A last chance here. Irish Whip pulls her back. Hurricanrana. Desperate tag to Yamashita, who goes right after Gushikin, knee to the face. Yama sizing up Gushikin. Not just one, not just two, but 3 clotheslines into the pin. 1. Oh, a 1 count. A 1 count. Yamashita again tags at Masami's frequent tags here. Masami with a super kick, Troy Cold style. Caught at the show off guard. Could it be? Could it be? What the hell, man? What a match. They know what's on the line. Everybody in this matchup, man, they're not going down easy. Masami tag Yamashita. Gushikin is down on the outside, though. Not even currently conscious. Yamashita just waiting patiently. What a nice guy. Maybe not. Go for a German again. Counter, though, at Gushikin. Oh, it just slams the back of his head right off the floor, man. Nothing pretty about that. Nothing technical about it, but it's effective. Just throws him off to the side. Gets back into the ring, saying to hell with it. Telling these fans to quiet down as Yama gets kicked. Entering the ring. Big suplex to the hulking Yamashita. Punches now to the midsection. Gushikin in full control of the Japanese tsunami. Quick pin with a forearm to the face. Hoping and praying, but that ain't enough. Gushikin knows he has him hurt, though. Once again, gonna light him up with that combination. Knee to the side of the head. Again, a quick pin, hook the leg. 1, 2. Even Arisa Masami got a bit worried there, but she didn't have to. Kicks out this Yamashita. But is it just a matter of time? Gushikin gonna drop a bomb! Yamashita blasted. This one's over. Uno, dos. What? No! Gushikin tagged Maggie Shaw immediately. He's having none of it. Great combination by Deadeye. Discus clothesline. Into the pin, ref! Too busy with Yamashita. Maggie Shaw, more punches, man. Willing to cave in Arisa's face here if she has to. Don't get it twisted. Oh my God, a third pile driver. That's it. It can't. Maggie's not going for the pin though. What the hell? Instead tags in Junichi. Arisa's out. She could have the match won right there. But Gushikin tried for that pump handle again. Yama counters. Counters the counter. Counters the counter to counter the counter. Pump handle in the middle of the ring. For the win. 1, 2, 3. Michi Gushikin and Maggie Shaw advance to the semifinals of the Rulers of the Ring tournament. What a match. Oh, look at this. Maggie Shaw, an honorary Jackal for the night. What a team. What a win. And up next, my lads, my gents, here on Shockwave number 95. The first of what will be 3 triple threat matches here tonight that'll see the winners advance to a final triple threat next episode of Shockwave, elimination style, which the winner of that will become a #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, earn a shot at Beatrice Lotus come our next special event. Rulers of the Ring in just 4 weeks. And when you see that the matriarch of the Justice family, Joy Justice, who is a former Women's World Champion, former Queen of the Ring, Joy Justice. It has been a long time since, honestly, she was anywhere near that Women's World Championship. Joy Justice looking to perhaps prove that she still has what it takes to reign atop the mountain in this women's division. Still to come here tonight, my friends. Ashley Riot challenging Gianna for the Rising Star Championship. We got Ahmed and Tobias Jones competing for a Rite of Passage gold medallion. And of course, our main event, our second first round matchup in the Rulers of the Ring tournament. 2 members of Tail Koval's Arsenal taking on the team of Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf. And Tori Doyle, of course, representing the Undisputed Elite, the former Women's Tag Team Champion, looking to take the Undisputed Elite up a notch here in this CMV Women's Division by earning a shot at that Women's World Championship. And she's bringing that kendo stick with her. Hey, it is a triple threat match. That means no countouts and no disqualifications. Anything goes. She came prepared. And last but not least for this first triple threat matchup of the night. Oh, okay. They had the same idea. Did Tori Doyle and Hakiko here. They're not dumb. This just tells you they're willing to do whatever it takes here with an opportunity like this on the line. Again, the winner will advance to a triple threat match. Next episode of Shockwave, where a shot at the Women's World Championship will be up for grabs. And obviously, this is the type of opportunity Hakiko's been waiting a long time for. She's not really been revolving around the Women's World Championship since almost a year ago. Remember when she won Queen of the Ring? Challenged for the Women's World Championship at Dead in Tokyo, but never got a rightful one-on-one match. She was a part of a 6-pack challenge. Will Akiko finally be able to earn herself that one-on-one Women's World Championship match she oh so desires? Here we go. Let's find out. Joy Justice, Tori Doyle, Akiko. And our first triple threat matchup. What will be 3 here tonight? And we see Tori Doyle going to hang back and let Joy Justice and Akiko get things started. Double knee face breaker. Couldn't keep herself out of trouble for too long. And obviously, the Undisputed Elite and Akiko having a history. Led to that big 8-woman tag team matchup at Ascendance 12. Akiko's team was victorious. Reigniting that rivalry here. Joy Justice getting dragged into the corner. Oh, but Akiko going to catch Tori from behind with a super kick. And now has Joy Justice set up for... He's going to kick her where the sun don't shine. Oh, Tori Doyle not even trying to stop it. Just letting that happen. Oh, what a curse. Referee Murphy a little bit delayed there, getting in a position to count the pin. Can't be doing that in a matchup like this with such an opportunity on the line. Again, though, as this is a triple threat matchup, no countouts, no disqualifications. This match is not elimination, though. This is the first woman to either earn the pinfall or submission in the ring, advances to next Shockwave. But Tori Doyle rolling through with Joy Justice on her shoulders, takes out a baseball bat. Meanwhile, does Akiko. Doesn't actually bring it into the ring with her, though. And more recently, we saw Akiko shit-talking the recently returned Danielle Davis. Akiko apparently isn't impressed with all the fanfare Davis has been getting since her huge, shocking return at Ascendance 12. Of course, we're still to see Danielle Davis in our main event. Rulers of the Ring Tournament first round matchup. Oh! Tori Doyle with a spear to the ass of Joy Justice. I have never seen a spear hit like that before. How about this, though? Joy Justice stacking them up in the corner. Looks like she's a bit hesitant to approach the two, though. Not too sure what exactly the strategy is. Although I never really try to get into the head of Joy Justice myself. That's a dangerous place to journey to. A big boot right there by Justice, but the pin gets broken up by Akiko. Akiko now. Repeated knees in the clinch. Finishing with that big soul kick. Don't forget about Tori Doyle, though. Interrupted by Joy Justice. Ain't gonna pay for it as Doyle delivers a forearm smash. Akiko quickly gonna grab that baseball bat she introduced earlier. Tori Doyle, though, setting up for a big knee right across the jaw of Joy Justice, but Akiko taking Doyle down with that baseball bat, tries for the pin now. Joy's back up relatively quickly after eating that knee. Oh, right on the baseball bat. Akiko's dropped. Stunner! Tori Doyle just popping out with a stunner there out of nowhere. Akiko, look how he pushes Tori Doyle's face into the canvas. This is just bullying right there. Nothing technical about it. Not getting you any closer to a win. Just really being a dickhead. Akiko has sort of become somewhat of a bully in that locker room, like we just mentioned before with Danielle Davis. Drag this Doyle now. Able to escape, though, with some elbows to the midsection. In comes Joy Justice with a clothesline. Akiko not able to act quick enough. As they reach the ropes, though, Akiko saving herself, but there's Tori Doyle coming out of left field. Double knees to the face. Let me get Joy Justice with a complete shot. Akiko seizing the opportunity here to stop on a downed Justice. Always chaotic for triple threat matches, but even more so again with The opportunity here that's on the line to advance to that elimination triple threat matchup next episode of Shockwave, with the winner of that going on to face Beatrice Lotus for the Women's World Championship at the Rulers of the Ring event. Nicely counted there by Tori Doyle. Into the corner goes Akiko. Doyle gonna wrap herself around the ring post. Tiger feint kick. But look at the matriarch rushing the ring. Freezing shadow. Doyle is in full control of this matchup right now. Another knee, just doing all she can to crack the jaw of Joy Justice in this matchup. Look at Joy just shakes it off. Under the ring now. Gonna find yourself something to play with. A kendo stick produced by the Queen of the Ring. It's what you can expect. You got Joy Justice and Hikiko in the ring together. Both former Queens of the Ring. Of course, we are just 4 weeks away from crowning our new Queen of the Ring. Tori Doyle wrenching on that wrist. Joy Justice lurking in the back here, waiting for an opening. Finds it. Picks up that baseball bat right over the back of Doyle. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Hikiko back in. Caught with a suplex. Just pops right back up though. No time to just be hanging around. Dragged into the corner, smashed face first off the top turnbuckle. Doyle might not be getting back up, guys. Oh, just as I say that, that's one tough SOB. Big boo! Oh, Tori tried to go low. That would be the second time Joy Justice has been low blowed in this match. Instead, Doyle maybe trying for another stunner. And Zaguri out of nowhere from Hikiko. Doyle, vertical suplex. Hikiko able to drop down behind. Takes out the back of the knee. Look at how Joy just waits in the background, letting these two take each other out. She'll go after whoever's up standing. Got that sledgehammer in hand. And Hikiko with no chance to stop it. A shot for Tori Doyle too. Goodbye, Doyle. Justice gonna try for the pin here. Murphy, wake up. One. Only a 1 count for Joy Justice. Off the rope she goes. Joy Justice, a big gal. That's a lot of weight, dropping it down across the midsection to Hikiko. Punch to the gut though. Hikiko. Sarasi driver for the win. 1, 2. Tori Doyle back into the ring just in time, although I don't know if she broke that up or if Joy Justice kicked out. Either way, this matchup going to continue. Hikiko not finished with Justice. Throws her into the corner. Sliced bread! Numero dos! Tori's going to be right there, though, to break it up. Don't know what Hikiko was thinking. Double knees. Again. To the face of Hikiko. And the face has become the target here of Tori Doyle, man. Trying to break Hikiko's nose with those kicks. Hikiko! Burning hammer! Joy! Put down the baseball bat, you fool! Breaks up the pin. Trying to go after each other. Spider Spike! Tori, can she get up in time? Yes, she can. Big boot! The Matriarch's gonna do it! 1, 2! My goodness. What a clutch kick out right there by Tori Doyle. These gals are throwing everything at each other, man. Who's going to be left standing? Who is advancing to the triple threat matchup next episode of Shockwave? Big forearm there by Tori. Double underhook. Dante Driller. Hikiko says, I don't think so. Rest in peace, Dante Tatum. He ain't dead, but I don't know where he is. He might as well be. Hikiko from the corner. This is vintage Akiko. Kid Joy. She hit Joy with it. Joy inadvertently eating the bullet. Slid back into the ring, right into the line of fire. That was nasty. Pump handle driver. Takes out Akiko. Big boot from Joy. DDT. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Joy Justice advances to the #1 Contenders Triple Threat match. Next episode of Shockwave, what a win. Is this the beginning of a rebuilding phase for the matriarch? If so, I'm here for it. Well, obviously, let me restart. Burp. Had a little bit of a mini stroke right there. Obviously, my friends, the night has already gone pretty well for the Jackals. As we saw, they were able to successfully enact their plan to take out Josh Wolf and Junichi Gushkin alongside Maggie Shaw, advancing to the semifinals of the Rulers of the Ring tournament. Now, Jalen McClain and Rakeem Sparks with quite the opportunity here. A non-title matchup against the World Tag Team Champions, Top Guns. But there you see Jacob Wells wearing his brand new Zero G Championship that, of course, he captured at Battle Scars 10. A phenomenal triple threat matchup that saw him knock off Rakeem Sparks and the champion, well, former champion Jay Young. A double champion is Jacob Wells, and very proud of it, but they got to know coming into this matchup, the time for celebrating is over, because Jackal's no joke. And with a win here, could potentially secure themselves a future World Tag Team Championship opportunity, which is the last thing the Top Guns need. We know that with Teddy Shaw winning the Sunshine State Battle Royal at After the Storm, Old School are in line for a crack at those World Tag Team titles, and you've got Cool Hearts, who have been on an incredible roll as of late. They want a shot. Top Guns really getting surrounded on all sides lately. They need to send a message to that tag team division that they are the champions for a reason. And this is Jalen McClain there on the right, Rakeem Sparks on the left, representing the Jackals, who have already got blood on their hands here tonight, taking out Josh Wolf. And they are far from done. Got themselves a great win at After the Storm in that 8-man elimination tag team matchup. Junichi Gushkin's victory earlier tonight has got them riding high. We're going to use that confidence to knock off the champs here. So here we go, a non-title matchup as we see Justice Stone gets things started against Rakeem Sparks. And I'm sure that Rakeem Sparks will be happy The opportunity to get his hands on Jacob Wells here. Again, Wells was a part of that, or I should say, King Sparks was a part of that triple threat matchup at Battle Scars 10 that Jacob Wells won to capture the Zero G Championship. I think it's only a matter of time before we see the Jackals wearing championship gold here in CMV. Sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact. Kick to the side of the head by Justice Stone. Now follows up with a stomp to the bicep. Guys, still coming up. We've got 2 more triple threat matchups. We'll see who's going to be joining Joy Justice in that #1 contenders match for the Women's World Championship. Next episode of Shockwave, Ashley Riot still to take on Gianna for the Rising Star Championship. Of course, our main event too. Our other first round matchup on the Rulers of the Ring tournament here on this night. 2 members of Tailco Val's Arsenal taking on Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf, who is going to meet Junichi Gushka and Maggie Shaw in the semifinals. As Jalen McClain gets tagged in. Quickly though, Justice Stone isn't finished with Rakeem Sparks. Tosses him to the outside, making sure he's not going to be a problem. Northern Lights suplex. Justice Stone, who is very, very proud of his tag team partner on social media for him capturing that Zero G Championship. You know, Wells even said himself, it's about time that he reminds everyone what he can accomplish as a singles competitor, because he's been spending so much time alongside Justice Stone, you know, making a name for themselves all around the world as top guns. He's kind of forgotten about his career as a singles competitor. Big splash to the outside. I've been saying those since Wells arrived here in CMV. At the start of this new season, I see big things in his future. I knew it after that match he had with Josh Wolf. Kick to the leg. Those leg kicks really add up. A lot of people don't think so. They might brush him off, but land enough of those leg kicks, man, break bones. Your opponent's going to be limping. Be lucky to be walking around at all. And this quick takeover to a bowling choke by Jalen McClain, but that's a lucky rope break by Jacob Wells. And it's called by the ref. Goodbye, Justice Stone. McClain, who definitely I think is the flashy one of the Jackals. Loves taking to the air. Showing off maybe a bit too much. Justice Stone, what is this? Running interference. Hammerlock, reverse DDT on the floor. Well, that shut down the entrance of McClain real quick. Wells keeping himself busy by sending Rakeem Sparks down to the outside. McClain and Wells, the legal men, dial it up to make a house call. For a win, that would be massive for the Jackals. To knock off the champs, but a kick out by Jacob Wells. Not quick enough. Gorgeous. Fireman's carry side slam into the pin, but unfortunately, McClain maybe not realizing where he was in the ring. That's an easy breakup right there for Justice Stone. Tag now, though, to Rakeem Sparks. And out of all the Jackals, I think Rakeem Sparks has impressed me the most. I definitely don't condone the actions of the Jackals. Not even a little bit, but Rakeem Sparks, I gotta confess, I'm a big fan of this young man. Tag at Jalen McClain, though, and a tag at Justice Stone. Double tag. Justice Stone just waiting, letting McClain come to him, and it worked. Big drop kick shoves him back. Off the ropes, into an acai moonsault. That gets turned into a write-off. Amazing athleticism. A cheap shot. Gonna send the Zero G champion down to the floor. And now Justice Stone, at least for the moment, all on his own. Oh, we're gonna go and join his tag team partner. Wait a minute, McClain! Like I said, this kid seems to they're like showing off a little bit too much, and there we see, oh, Wells. So eager to get his hands on McClain. Accidentally struck Justice Stone there. Realizing now, stay out of the way of his tag team partner. There's the tag made to Raheem Sparks. Justice Stone gonna hit him with one of those drop kicks. Taking on both members of the Jackals here all by himself. But Sparks now from behind. Okay. Like an inverted pendulum backbreaker? I don't even know what the hell to call that. Oh, but there's a 330 slam. I know what to call that. 1, 2. Frustrated as Sparks that wasn't enough to get the job done, but something tells me he's got something else in mind. Justice Stone could be in serious trouble here. Sparks looking for that Dragon Sleeper, and he's got it locked in. Nice and tight. Wow, nice counter by Justice Stone and Jacob Wells there. Kiss the canvas. Stone shutting that shit down real quick. Hook of the leg. What a kick out by Raheem Sparks. Stone knows he's hurting though. He's going to make the tag. In comes Jacob Wells. Great tag team matchup indeed. These fans obviously enjoying it. Like I said earlier, Top Guns, they need to send a message to that tag team division in the locker room. Here on Shockwave, they got a lot of sharks circling them right now. Including the Jackals, including Old School, including Pool Hearts. Tearing at that arm, Raheem. As Jake Wells trapped here in the corner, man, and just getting picked apart by Sparks right now. Up on the top. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait a minute. A super 330 slam, man. Not even Troy Colt can pull that off. Wells, though, taking it on the chin like the champ he is, and responding big time with that patented Death Valley bomb of his. A kick out, though. Wells gonna try to get Sparks into the corner. Oh no, the Dragon Sleeper! Holy shit, man, he locked that thing in the blink of an eye. But Stone is right there to save his boy's fairy tale ending for the dub. Uno but no dos. As Jalen McClain swoops in. And this matchup continues, but perhaps not for much longer. Raheem Sparks is hurt, and now he's trapped in the corner of Top Guns. Launched is Wells into Sparks. Collapsing out of the corner. Now a stomp to the bicep by Justice Stone. Gonna send it right back into the corner. Top Guns at their absolute best right here. Isolating Sparks. Gets himself out of danger though. Doesn't act quickly enough. Elbows. Able to set himself free. Now an Irish whip into the corner. And just like that, it's Justice Stone who finds himself in a bad part of town. Off the ropes. Neck breaker. And Raheem Sparks impresses himself as he makes the tag to Jalen McClain. McClain going into the corner. Lining up his shot. Front flip into a DDT. One. Oh, but Jacob Wells. Well, very easily could have been the win right there. McClain gets rid of Wells. Top rope moonsault, but Justice Stone giving just a little bit too much time to recover there. Back into the fight with a plethora of elbows to the left knee of Jalen McClain, which he does wear a knee brace on that left knee. Gotta wonder if he might have a history of knee issues. In the corner, Stone gonna turn him around, forearm smash to the middle of the back, and again, why not a third time? Oh, Jalen McClain says, I don't think so. Stone. Brain Buster. Drops him in the middle of the ring, and now Lining up for a pinpoint knee drop that busts McLean open but gets only a 1 count. Hang on, Stone going up to the top. Justice Stone fixing to fly. HBKS elbow. Justice Stone, the Heartbreak Kid here. But his pin gets broken up and he's not happy about it. He's got to stay focused though, and he knows it. Justice Stone, no newbie. He knows that he's got McLean, her final cut. Hayden Blade Kitely style, baby. And if that's not enough, no! Jacob Wells tried to take a cheap shot. McLean seen it coming though. Back in the ring. Off the ropes goes Stone, drop down by McLean. Beautiful hip toss, neck breaker, but knows where he is. Great hot tag by Justice Stone. Pulls him back. Shoulder check, just drops into the pin. And very nearly gets lucky. It's 2.999 right there for Jacob Wells. Super competitive tag team matchup here. The Jackals know that with a victory, they can see themselves earn a future crack at the World Tag Team titles. Top Guns know they've got to prove a point to that tag team division in the locker room. Tries for the tag with McLean with an elbow. Goes for a big head kick. I'm going to take it Wells' head. All had it connected. What strength by Wells. So deep into the match. Tag to Justice Stone. Can he finish the Jackals off here? Repeated stops to the chest. Picks him up to try to get him into that corner. Jalen McLean needs to get out of this corner, man. Something fierce. Able to wiggle free. Drops down behind for a reverse DDT. And McLean, if he can act quick enough here, able to get Justice Stone into the corner. Lures him in and caught with a kick. But Justice Stone, love that drop kick. It's certainly coming in handy for Stone throughout this match. Almost won him the goddamn match right there. Now we see Stone getting frustrated. He's got to keep his emotions in check though. The Jackals cold, calculated. They want Justice Stone. They want Jacob Wells. They want everyone here to CMV to fear them. Great teamwork. Look at this. Fist drop, moonsault combination. Justice Stone. I don't blame him for wanting to get the hell out of there. But that's going to leave Jacob Wells exposed. Eats a back suplex. And Sparks making a beeline for him. Single leg takedown, open palm strikes. Justice Stone. Whoa! Into a cross armbar. Cross armbar is applied. At ringside, though, Sparks knows it ain't going to win on the match. He's got to let go. Justice Stone bleeding. Top Guns are hurting right now. 330 slam! Jacob Wells back into the ring. Holy shit, man. Just in time. No relation to Just Insane. What a save that was. Justice Stone looking to make sure it was for naught. It was not for naught, I should say, as he makes the tag to Wells. Sparks up against the ropes. Tearing at that left leg. See Sparks hobbling away from the ropes right into the arms of Wells, who nails him with that vintage spinning tombstone pile driver. But the pin gets broken up by Jalen McLean. Just able to get out of the apron and avoid Wells' wrath. Took his eyes off the Sparks though. And now a big forearm from the kid. As he looks to make a tag to McLean. McLean, I think he's trying to go to the ropes there. Jacob Wells stopping him. Tag to Justice Stone. McLean! Suplex cutter! Justice Stone just walked right into it, pretty much said, how do you do? But broken up. Doesn't even get a 1 count. But I don't think Justice Stone is out of danger yet. That front flip DDT! Once again finding its mark. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the eyes of Jayla McLean wide. How the hell did Justice Stone just kick out of that? That's what Jayla McLean is thinking. Stone desperately gets him into the corner. But can he make the tag? He's not trying to. Pulls him into a vicious clothesline. McLean, for a rookie, very quick thinking, rolling out onto the apron. It looks like McLean now might feel the sting of that apron, the hardest part of the ring, as we all know. Back into the ring goes Justice Stone. Looks like he's got eyes for Raheem Sparks here. Gonna send him to join his tag team partner. McLean is back up into the ring. Goes to the ropes for that Acai moonsault. Takes him down again. McLean with no time to waste, man. Frantic here. Looking for that fireman's carry side slam. 1, 2, 3, and the Jackals have just knocked off the World Tag Team Champions. A phenomenal matchup, but wait a minute, no, Raheem Sparks has just supplied McLean with a chair, and now Sparks has one as well. Top Gun's getting dissected here by the Jackals. Just 2 more victims added to what is becoming a very long list here on Shockwave, the victims of the Jackals. And up next, my friends, we've got ourselves a Rising Star Championship match. Still to come, we got 2 more triple threat matches. See who makes it to that #1 contenders matchup for the Women's World Championship next episode of Shockwave. We've also got Ahmed and Tobias Jones one-on-one for a rite of passage championship gold medallion, not to mention our main event. First round matchup in the Rulers of the Ring tournament, as 2 members of Tailcoat Valve's Arsenal, who are they? We don't know, will take on the team of Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf. But first, Ashley Riot, who has been on an undeniable tear as of late, my friends. really starting at Ascendance 12 where she, well, you gotta say this much, give this much to Ashley Riot. It's a moment that will never be forgotten here in CMV when she so brutally beat Ashley Rain down with that barbed wire baseball bat. But, well, it was to the surprise of everyone in the CMV universe, but maybe the biggest surprise to Ashley Riot when Rain returned at Battle Stars 10 to help Riot defeat Hannah Bennett. Bennett, who was, of course, trying to get payback against Riot for what she did to Rain. But a win is a win, and they say not to look a gift horse in the mouth. And Ashley Riot is looking to carry all of the momentum she's been picking up into this Rising Star Championship matchup here tonight. Gianna, the defending champion, but not coming alone. Her sorority sister, Quinn Bell, going to be in her corner. We saw these two coming up short, challenging for the Women's Tag Team Championship a couple of weeks ago. And the other sorority sister, Celestia, who was here tonight, was ready to return to action in our main event, has since left the arena after, well, as we already went over, Pat LaFave delivering the bad news to Celestia and Jay Young that they have been removed from the Rulers of the Ring tournament in favor of two of Teo Val's Arsenal. But I'm sure that Celestia lending her emotional support from afar to her sorority sisters here. But Riot, you can just tell, is excited, man. This would be her first ever singles championship here in CMV. She's a three-time Women's Tag Team Champion, but has never held a singles championship. Will tonight be the night? So here we go. Rising Star Championship is what it's all about. Ashley Riot, Gianna, one-on-one. Let's not forget, though, and hopefully Ashley Riot doesn't, about Quinn Bell at ringside as we get a hack suplex to kick off by the Deathmatch Princess. Now going to send Gianna into the corner when it comes to Ashley Rain returning at Battle Stars 10 to attack Hannah Bennett. We're going to see the fallout this upcoming episode of Octane, guys, as both Rain and Bennett on opposite sides in a first round Rulers of the Ring tournament match. We heard from Bennett, though, post Battle Stars 10, just as shocked and dumbfounded as everyone else as to why Rain attacked her. Right, kicks the back of the knee, one to the chest, and another. How about one upside the head to Riot? In control thus far, but Gianna looking to change that, pulling her challenger into a clothesline. This for the Rising Star Championship. That does mean Gianna has the champion's advantage, where she can retain if this matchup ends by countout or disqualification. Ashley Riot must either pin or submit Gianna in the ring to leave her tonight with the Rising Star Championship. Big pinfall attempt by the champion to retain, but only a 1 count. Drops a knee on the lower back of Riot. This might be, quite honestly, the best chance Riot has ever had to finally win singles championship gold here in CMV. She's been on the run of a lifetime. So much momentum that she is riding coming into this match. If she's not able to win here, I think it's going to take Riot a long time to build back that level of momentum she's currently got on her side. Great reversal. Going to send Riot down to the outside. Quinn Bell, for now at least, just offering her support from ringside. Back into the ring, though, Gianna. Okay, not looking to win by count out. You know, we heard from Gianna actually on social media after this championship matchup was announced. She said, Actually, Ryan, I'm sorry, but this championship is for stars only. Gianna obviously not thinking very highly of her challenger. Does Gianna really think very highly of anyone, though? That's the question. The main character dropping Riot like a sack of stone right there. Big boot! That's how she won the Rising Star Championship, as a matter of fact, from that woman right there at ringside. Quinn Bell can attest to how nasty that big boot is, but a quick kick out by Riot. However, Gianna knows not to play around with the Deathmatch Princess. Looking for the face plant, maybe, but Riot breaks free with some well-placed punches to the gut. Able to send Gianna off the ropes, drop down. Tries to go low, though. Gianna had her well-scouted clothesline. And a stomp to the gut. Brings Riot to her feet. Does Gianna. Vintage! Ashley Riot with the hammerlock sit-out spinebuster. Referee a little bit late getting in position there, and Riot doesn't even get a 1 count as a result. Irish whip, though, will send her into the corner. Riot slamming Gianna face first into that middle turbo. Come on, man, not the face. That's the face of CMB. That's the face I see in my dreams, the face of an angel. Oh, no, but speaking of, Riot Act gonna drill Gianna face first into the canvas. 1, 2, but a kick out by the main character. People like to forget just how tough Gianna is. That's a former Women's World Champion, a former Women's Tag Team Champion, the current Rising Star Champion. Big boot! No pin attempt this time, as she goes straight in for the kill. What is this? Oh my goodness! Fireman's carry a leg drop. For what? What? 2.9 and 9 and 9. Good Lord, man. I would have bet you it was over right there. But Ashley Riot able to dig way down deep. Keeps her head above the water, but for how much longer? Gianna is all over her. Slammed face first off the top. Turnbuckle. Riot quickly went over to the side of the head. She knows this is going to be her last-ditch effort, man. Gets up a knee. Back into the ring. Gianna waiting for her. Step vertical suplex. Both women are down. What a matchup. Rising Star Championship on the line. Gianna to her feet first. Another fist drop. Goes for the pin to retain. 1, 2. Getting more and more frustrated is Gianna. Can't seem to find a way to keep Ashley Riot down. Stabbing knees to the chest. Another rendition. Repeatedly digging her knee into the chest of Ashley Riot. The Deathmatch Princess, man, she's got to do something, and quickly. But Gianna's screaming at her, and no respect to be had. The Rising Star Champion. Irish whip, no reverse. Riot's not dead yet. Knocks her down to the outside of the shoulder thrust, and now look at Riot. Playing some games of her own. Gianna back into the ring. Riot. Irish whip, but no reverse by Gianna. Off the ropes, drop kick, no. Sidesteps this Riot. Tries to take her for a walk, but Gianna denies her. Elbows to the gut. And now a rocker dropper. That's gotta do it. And still, yes, Gianna is still the Rising Star Champion. Hard fought as always from Ashley Riot, but in the end the main character prevails. A rare clean win too from Gianna. No interference from Quinn Bell. Just proving why she is that damn good. Well, earlier tonight, my fine feathered friends, we saw Joy Justice able to prevail in the first triple threat matchup of the evening, advancing to that number one contenders match next episode of Shockwave. Who will join her? We find out up next. Our second triple threat matchup with still one more to go later on. And Chloe Marks of the Killjoy Club representing here, which is very interesting because I know for a fact that Ellie Quinn is going to be a part of that final triple threat match. Could potentially see two Killjoy Club representatives in that number one contenders matchup. Next episode of Shockwave, that would most certainly be an interesting thing to see. Marks, the reluctant member of the Killjoy Club, but of course keeping to her word. Losing that matchup to Ellie Quinn at Ascendance 12 meant she had to become a member of the Killjoy Club. At least style-wise, she's accepted reality. Still begrudgingly, though. However, much like we talked about in that last match with Ashley Riot never winning a singles championship, how about Chloe Marks? She's never won a championship, period, here in CMV. So the opportunity to compete for the Women's World Championship, not something she's going to pass by. And well, that's also the case for this woman. The KO bombshell, Amber Young, with a new look, a renewed focus, perhaps, as she looks to make it to that number one contenders matchup. Guys, still to come, Ahmed and Tobias Jones compete for a rite of passage gold medallion. We got our other triple threat matchup in our main event. Rulers of the ring, first round tournament matchup. The Arsenal of Tailcoat Val, two members unknown to us, taking on Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf. We saw Joy Justice, Tori Doyle, and Hakiko beat the absolute hell out of each other earlier in their triple threat matchup. I'm expecting the same here from these three. Last but not least, the woman who came up short back at Battle Scars 10, challenging Beatrice Lotus for the Women's World Championship, looking to get another crack at Lotus by winning this triple threat matchup. And of course, the number one contenders bout next episode of Shockwave. Alice Blackheart, no doubt, gave Beatrice Lotus a run for her money and then some, man. But it was Lotus's meticulous work on Blackheart's leg throughout their match that led to her downfall. I'm actually wondering what the condition of Blackheart's knee might be here. Had herself a good couple of weeks to recover. Will that be enough, though? Remember, the winner of the inaugural Women's Gauntlet Eliminator match at Ascendance 12 arrived here in CMV in spectacular fashion. Can she get a do-over? It ain't gonna be easy. Because she's in that ring with two women who want it just as bad, if not more. And Amber Young and Chloe Marks. Triple threat matchup, no countouts, no disqualifications. The first woman to gain either pinfall or submission in the ring. That will join Joy Justice and one other in the number one contenders match. Next episode of Shockwave. Blackheart immediately sending Young face first into the canvas, but now Tanahashi clothesline, quickly thrown into the corner though. As we get a barrage of lariats. Chloe Marks watching from a distance too, maybe a little bit impressed. Gonna give Blackheart a few clotheslines of her own. Amber Young, forearm smash to put down Marks from behind, though Blackheart tries to take advantage. No luck, kick to the midsection. How about this development, though? Amber Young is wearing boots. She, of course, is in the same vein as a Riley Van Wilson, a competitor that typically likes to beat barefoot. This is the first time ever I've seen Young wearing boots. Chloe Marks, not wasting very much time, grabs herself a weapon. A Killjoy Club special, the kendo stick, right across the midsection of Alice Blackheart. But Amber Young not looking to have herself a taste. Knocks it out of Chloe's hands as we see the Prodigy able to pull Young back into a clothesline. Now a fireman's carry, but Blackheart with some elbows delivered to the side of the head. Oh, almost took out the referee right there with that Troy Colt style super kick. Is so influential as our undisputed heavyweight champion then. Everybody leaving the ring now. Blackheart looks to be talking some shit to Amber Young. Not a wise decision. As we see the KO bombshell try to take her head off. Marks intervening German suplex. That would have ended terribly. I think I was going to say either horribly or terribly. I just combined them into terribly. That was quite terrible. For Amber Young, dropped right down onto the floor. Now Blackheart going to send her back into the ring. Chloe Marks going to send Blackheart right after her. All three women back inside the squared circle again. Can only win by pin or submission in the ring. Referee might want to get out of there, yeah. Get caught between these three gals, then, when there's a Women's World Championship opportunity on the line. Big boot into the senton by Chloe Marks. Quickly for the win, but broken up is the pin by Amber Young. So distance does the KO bombshell, letting Alice Blackheart work for just a moment. Gets sent into the corner now. Blackheart looks like she's going to pick up that kendo stick, but Marks with a clothesline sends it flying out of her hand. Look at this now. We got an attempted team up by Young and Marks, instead a meeting of the minds. Blackheart evidently not going to let herself be victimized here by the veterans trying to bully the rookie. Spinning back fist forearm smash. Here comes Chloe Marks now with a sledgehammer right to the gut of Blackheart and right up the rear end of Amber Young. Everybody getting some. Another shot to Young, and once more Blackheart again to the derriere. My goodness, Chloe Marks. Jesus, man. Just pulverizing Amber Young. Grabs her by the arm. I don't know how Young is still standing right now. That's a tough gal. Kendo stick in the hand of Alice Blackheart, though. Caught by Amber Young. The guillotine choke is locked in. Lock it nice and tight, but Chloe Marks gonna set Blackheart free to save herself. Blackheart in the corner as Chloe, some closed fists to the bridge of Young's nose. She drops to the outside just as Blackheart looking for a powerbomb of some kind. Chloe Marks. Snap! Power slam! Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang. Chloe Marks looking for the dub, but a kick out. Keeping Blackheart pinned down. Boot to the back of the head. Amber Young's got to get herself back into action here. She's just starting to stir. I think Chloe Marks may have just attempted that Hangman's DDT. Double underhook DDT from Alice Blackheart, but the Reaper has her pin broken up. Amber Young back into play. Drop kick rewarded with a spinning back fist. Never seen that before. Oh, Chloe! From behind, looking young. Tries to steal the pin from her. Hey, no disqualifications in a triple threat. Gotta do what you gotta do. Chloe Marks shit talking both of her opponents. Pump handle, power bomb. But don't forget about Amber Young closing in from behind with that basement drop kick. The former MMA fighter putting her skills to good use. Lighting up Chloe Marks like a Christmas tree. But Alice Blackheart with the sledgehammer. Trying for the win, but broken up. Is the pin by Amber Young. Throws out a wild kick for Psycho knee. Vintage Young. But Marks back up to break up the pin. Another one. Chloe Marks eating a knee to the face. Blackheart back up. After getting nailed with that Psycho. Big boot to the side of Blackheart's head. Marks is still out of it. And Young, triangle choke, triangle choke. Amber Young's got a triangle choke locked in. Chloe Marks in serious trouble. Marks taps, Marks taps, Marks taps. Amber Young advances to the #1 contenders match. If I can be honest, man, the unexpected winner here. The KO bombshell. Proven, though, why she shouldn't be taken lightly, underestimated. What a win. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our tertiary main event. And as you can see, Ahmed and Tobias Jones are ready to get it on. But look at this, guys. Ahmed has himself a ringside guest. Bob Luger has made his way down to ringside. And Tobias Jones just really wants to get down to action here. Finally, the bell rings and he can do so. But the arrival of Bob Luger is most definitely going to throw potentially a wrench in the gears as this matchup for a rite of passage medallion Of course, Jeremy Barmore cashed in the Rite of Passage Championship a couple weeks ago to challenge Akuden for the Global Championship. So now, these 6 gold medallions must be redistributed, and a new Rite of Passage champion crowned in just a few weeks' time. Who will be the first to earn their way into the championship match? Ahmed Tobias Jones, of course, the former Mystery Mask the 4th, unmasked by Charlie Garfield at Battle Scars 10, revealed to be the brother of Amelia Jones, and now, while donning his actual identity, no longer an international man of mystery, and looking for a fresh start. Certainly earning his way into the Rite of Passage Championship match, a good way to do so, but now with Bob Luger at ringside, like I said before, could most certainly change things. This is not the first that we have seen Ahmed and Bob Luger interact with one another. It was a couple weeks ago that Bob Luger was supposed to go one-on-one with Xander Slate, but I say feigned an arm injury. Bob Luger would claim it was a very serious and legitimate issue he was having with his arm, but nonetheless, took himself out of the matchup and sent out Ahmed in his place. Looks like perhaps Luger has taken a liking to Ahmed, which I'm not surprised about, man. That's my main man right there, Ahmed. You know, Luger's keen on teaching this younger generation the way, his way, as he's been doing with JB Hayes, but you might be wondering why Luger's wearing that protective mask because of what Xander Slate did to him. Bashed him in the face and broke his nose. So now Luger forced to, at least for the next few weeks, wear that facial covering. Knife edge chop by Tobias Jones. Typically we'd see Jay Young in his corner. You know, much like it appears Bob Luger's becoming the mentor of Ahmed. Jay Young's been teaching Tobias Jones, formerly Mystery Mask the 4th, all that he can inside of that wrestling ring, but Jay Young, much like Celestia, has left the arena after what happened earlier tonight. Celestia and Young taken out of the Rulers of the Ring tournament unceremoniously to be replaced by 2 members of Tailcoat Val's Arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlie Garfield was keeping an eye on this matchup. I am keen to the fact that he will also be a part of a matchup for a Rite of Passage gold medallion, so there is the potential that Garfield and Jones may reunite in the Rite of Passage championship match. That's if Jones can find a way to get past Ahmed here. Ralph Cameo. As we get a knee drop attempted by Jones, but Ahmed able to get out of the way. Luger, thus far, just content to watch, observe Ahmed as he does what he does best. Big splash right there off the inverted atomic drop into a pin attempt, but a kick out by Tobias Jones. Frustrated is Ahmed, but something tells me Tobias Jones not out of trouble just yet. Ahmed looking for the camel clutch, but Jones keeps him at bay, not for long. Gets dragged into the corner and eaten a face full of top turnbuckle there. Look at the power of Ahmed. Throwing Jones overhead, man, like he's nothing. But a quick trip up, Tobias Jones. Not out of this one just yet. Still some fight left. Cliffhanger DDT from Jones. Into the pin. I would say this would count as a massive upset in my book, but a kick out. Ahmed struggling to get into the corner as Jones runs him down from the other side of the ring. High knee to the chest and a stomp to the gut. How about one more? A third? No, Ahmed says you're too greedy, man. Kick to the midsection. Jones. Blue Thunderbomb! For a Rite of Passage medallion. Follows it up. Top rope. Moonsault. If that doesn't do it, man. 1, 2. Unreal kick out. Jones. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? Oh! Corkscrew shooting star press. Even Luger couldn't believe what he just saw. And still Ahmed kicks out. Jones won't have it. A revolution knee. And another knee, no. Comes back to life as the Egyptian Dominator with a decapitating clothesline. Followed up by punch after punch, but Jones fighting it back. This for a rite of passage gold medallion. And these two fighting like their lives depend on it, man. Luger trying to get these fans rallied behind Ahmed. I think they're more on the side of Tobias Jones, though. Drops another elbow. Nope, Jones able to get out of the way. Just barely gets to the midsection. Doesn't seem to affect Ahmed all that much. Oh, careful now. Walking past Bob Luger there. But the work ethic tight and keeping his distance. As Jones delivers a couple of stomps to the chest. Got to get back into the ring. And Jones, he's got that fight, man. He ain't giving up. Pele kick! Ahmed scrambles. Luger tells him to get back into the ring, though. And he does, to be caught by a forearm smash. And another Tanahashi clothesline. Luger can't even look. Jones with a hook of the leg. 1, 2. It is unbelievable, man. What does Jones have to freaking do to keep this guy down? Ahmed using that unreal power. Snake Eyes just falls into the pin, man. This is desperation, pure and simple. And doesn't get so lucky, does Ahmed. Frustrated too. Able to bust Tobias open. Damn, another stomp to the back of the head. Ain't nothing pretty about that. Tobias Jones now bleeding as Ahmed finally takes back control. Look at this, just having his way with Tobias Jones. Out of that gator roll into a crossface. What is the Egyptian Dominator thinking about here? Stiff kick to the lower back. Slowing things down. That's the way Ahmed likes it. Jones has been trying to keep things fast-paced. Rolls out onto the apron, hoping to give himself just a couple of seconds to catch his breath, but that ain't going to happen. Ahmed back suplex, drops him hard on the apron, and another elbow to the lower back. All the damage done to the back throughout this matchup. If Ahmed can lock in that camel clutch, man. But Jones, bang-a-rang! Shades of Mystery Master the Fourth there. Jones doesn't know what to do. He just gets back into the ring. Is he going to try to win this one by countout? I wouldn't necessarily blame him. But no luck. Ahmed back into the ring just the count of 8. Tobias! Cliffhanger DDT again! 1, 2, 3, and he's done it! He has done it! Tobias Jones earns himself one of those gold medallions. I emphasize earns, man. What a match and what a victory for Tobias Jones. What does Bob Luger got to think about that? You know, he came out here scouting Ahmed. Looks like he might be impressed by Tobias Jones. right, my friends, it is our co-main event of the evening here on Shockwave number 95 and our third and final triple threat matchup of the evening. So far, we've seen Joy Justice and Amber Young advance to the number one contenders match for the Women's World Championship. Next episode of Shockwave, who will be the last to join them? As Amira Aiden could potentially join her tag team partner in that number one contenders matchup. She and Amber Young have been palling around the last few months. I don't know if their partnership is strong enough, though. When it comes to the Women's World Championship, I think it's pretty obvious that Aiden and Young would both choose that over the partnership that they've had. Well, that's only if Aiden makes it to the number one contenders match. The Turkish-born competitor with a very versatile background in MMA, looking to put that to use here. And what is most definitely the dark horse of this mini triple threat tournament put together by Pat LaFave. So impressed was he, as were we all, by the debut of Christy Myers at Battle Scars 10. He's given her this opportunity. Knocking off, of course, Taryn Torres, barely breaking a sweat. And then that was a matchup that had most people talking. Christy Myers delivering pink venom, she calls it, not once, not twice, but 3 times to Taryn Torres. A very clear message sent to that women's locker room. And Myers looking to follow up by getting herself a potential shot at the Women's World Championship. Last, but most certainly not least, the woman who actually called out Beatrice Lotus earlier tonight, wanting a shot at the Women's World Championship, wanting to become a 3-time Women's World Champion, but unfortunately for Ellie Quinn, despite the fact that she has been on a roll as of late, including a win against Chloe Marks at a segment 12 and defeating Charlotte Jagged in a brutal, doesn't even seem like a good enough word to describe the unsanctioned match we all witnessed at Battle Scars 10. If Marks wants the opportunity to become a 3-time Women's World Champion, she will have to earn it here tonight. You know, I'd say Ellie Quinn, a strong favorite to win this matchup, but quite honestly, the way these triple threat matches have gone tonight, you had Joy Justice winning the first, you had Amber Young winning the second. I didn't expect either of them, honestly, to be victorious. When you had the likes of Takiko and Chloe Marks in the midst. But Ellie Quinn, now that she has been able to shed the past, that victory against Charlotte Jagged at Battle Scars 10 lifted a lot of weight off the shoulders of Ellie Quinn. And now she's refocused. And the only thing she wants is that Women's World Championship around her waist for a 3rd time. So here we go. No countouts, no disqualifications. It's a triple threat match. And the winner will join Joy Justice and Amber Young next episode of Shockwave in an elimination style number 1 contenders match. The winner of that meets Beatrice Lotus at the Rulers of the Ring event with the Women's World Championship on the line. Our co-main event here, guys, coming up next, our main event. First round matchup in the Rulers of the Ring tournament. As 2 members of Tail Koval's Arsenal, who are they going to be? We'll find out as they take on Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf. Christy Myers most certainly being thrown into the deep end here on her Shockwave debut. But like I said, impressed just about everyone. Look at Ellie Quinn even willing to team up with her, but Amira Iden saying, I don't think so. Bonking their heads together. My goodness. Myers lighting up Ellie Quinn like the 4th of July right there, but the unfortunate truth striking back. I'm sure she's not pleased with Chloe Marks winning her qualifying matchup earlier tonight. I don't know if Chloe Marks is really going to lie down and accept the harsh tutoring style we've seen multiple times in the past by Ellie Quinn when Taylor Wagner and Stevie Gabriel have failed her. A hands-on approach, typically with the use of a kendo stick. Can't be worrying about that right now, though. Vintage Ellie Quinn with the trifecta of single knee backbreakers, but Amira Iden with a forearm smash and a knee drop to follow it up, attempted, but Quinn able to get out of the way. And now a knife edge chop once again, a 3rd time, a 4th, 5th. Here comes Christy Myers with a sledgehammer. She wants none of those knife edge chops. Instead, an Irish whip, but reversed. Sends her down to the outside as Iden out on the apron, hangs out for dear life, but she too is taken out like trash. Here comes Christy Myers to join the fun. Elbow to the side of the head. Oh boy, Myers trying for a powerbomb. Here comes Ellie Quinn. Iden, turn around. Christy Myers. Oh no! Right up the backside. Gotta be feeling that in the morning. Clothesline from Quinn. Christy Myers in the ring. Remember, the triple threat matchup, there's no countouts, no disqualifications, but you gotta pin or submit your opponent in the ring. Ellie Quinn definitely knows that. Looking for the backbreakers again. Everybody back into the ring now. I'm sure both Amber Young and Joy Justice watching now from backstage. Who's going to be that joins them? Next episode of Shockwave. Number 1 contenders match. Beatrice Lotus, no doubt, paying attention too. Quick pin attempt by Myers. Broken up by Ellie Quinn. Shot to the midsection, Myers. Now an Irish whip pulled back though. Kitchen sink. And knee to the gut will suck the air right up out of you. If not crack a rib. Kick out by Quinn at 1. A spinning back kick. Some serious whiplash. And Quinn tries for a super kick. Look how Christy Myers goes after the knee. Saying, try that again. And Pink Venom out of nowhere. Iden out like a light, but comes back to life with a millisecond to spare. Holy man, I thought it was over. Iden showing a lot of fight. And now look at this. Myers and Iden trying to team up. Ellie Quinn wagging her finger. Saying, Instead, Myers picked up, dropped. Sit out, powerbomb Iden with a knee to the side of the head. Myers not so quickly getting back into the ring. First, going to grab herself a kendo stick. Waiting patiently while Iden does what she does best. Again, putting that mixed martial arts background to use, but that's not going to do you much good against the fucking kendo stick upside your head. Nice counter, though, by Iden. Oh, from behind, a chop block by Ellie Quinn. Now she's got the kendo stick, her favorite weapon. Head kick attempted, counter for counter. Great reverse DDT by Christy. Big flying forearm coming in. Amira Iden saying, don't forget about me. Spins her around. Tiger suplex. Christy getting dropped on her neck hard. But Amira Iden unable to take advantage as Ellie Quinn distracts her pace foot with some knees in the clinch, trapped in the corner. Here goes back to Christy. Now you're going to try to pin her, though. Instead, takes her for a ride. Forearm to the back of the head. Oh my God, man. Amira Iden beating the hell out of Christy, who says enough already. Elbows and punches. Ellie Quinn, though, from behind. Go to sleep. But Amira Iden not going to let that pin happen. Breaks it up before even a 1 count for the unfortunate Truth. Scoops her up. Gets her a taste of that top rope. Burn across the chest. Myers suffering the effects that go to sleep. Staring up at the lights from ringside is Ellie Quinn. But she just tried for it. There it was, Amira Iden. Able to see it coming, a knee drop. Tripped up Quinn. Gonna preemptively exit the ring. Another kendo stick, just what we needed. I was about to say, this matchup needs another kendo stick. Myers avoiding it. Back into the ring, 1 by 1. Oh, okay. Don't know what the hell that was. Like a modified flashback. Leg wrapped around her and everything. Certainly agile is Christy Myers. Dropping to the side of the head. Myers tries to go low. Ellie Quinn. Irish whip. Drop down. The kitchen sink. You see Myers rushes into the cover. Not hooking the leg, though. And that might be what cost her right there. Off the rope she goes for a Hurricane Rana. Ellie Quinn back up to her feet. With the quickness, knows in a matchup like this, she can't afford to lay around. Stomps on the hand. Soccer ball kick, looking for that goal. But Iden going around, trying for pink venom again. Forearm smash. Oh yeah, just knocked Christy Myers into another dimension. Saw her soul leave her body. Iden, where are you going? Get back into the ring. Pin Christy Myers, man. She's on another planet. Ah, too little, too late. Iden with a forearm smash. Take Myers down while Ellie Quinn looks to be out of it in the corner. Iden quickly. A very lazy cover, but holy shit! It's enough! And Amira Iden, just as Ellie Quinn comes to and can't believe what she sees. Amira Iden scooping up the dub and advances to the #1 contenders match. Next episode of Shockwave. This is not what I expected, man. Amira Iden, Amber Young, and Joy Justice. Triple threat elimination match. Next episode of Shockwave. With the winner of that earning a shot at the Women's World Championship. Check, check, check 1, 2. Can you hear me? I swear to God, if I find Tracy James in that truck again, man. All right, we're back. Momentary disruption, but my friends, it is time now for our main event of the evening here on Shockwave number 95. What a show it has been thus far. And it caps off with this second first round matchup in the Rulers of the Ring tournament. Of course, a bit earlier we saw Junichi Gushkin and Maggie Shaw advance to the semifinals. We find out who they will face next episode of Shockwave. And what was originally supposed to be Jay Young and Celestia taking on the team of Danielle Davis and Josh Wolf here, but it was before the show started that Pat LaFave brought both Celestia and Young into his office and gave them the unfortunate news that due to Tailgate Val using her pull backstage with the higher-ups, her influence as she has done so many times before, Celestia and Jay Young taken out of the Rulers of the Ring tournament in favor of two of Tailgate Val's puppets in her arsenal. Obviously, Celestia and Young not happy about that. Young even saying himself, it's ridiculous at this point. How many times Tailgate Val has done this and nobody does anything about it? The fact of the matter is, not a damn thing that Pat LaFave could have done about it, even if he wanted to. And now we find out who are the two Arsenal of Tailgate Val representatives gonna be, as Davis and Wolf in the ring, ready to go. Wait a minute! Look who it is! The greatest love story CMV has ever known! Amare Rivers, Isabella Almas, Aria is back! it has been well over 6 months since Isabella Almas, guys, has competed here in CMV. Remember that she was taken out backstage by a mystery assailant who I think in the end most of us just kind of decided it was probably Ruby Rattel getting revenge for, well, what Isabella Almas had done to her, but there was no proof of that, never any evidence. And we've all been waiting so long for Almas to make her return. Now here she is, and alongside Amare Rivers, who hasn't been seen since the gauntlet match at Ascendance 12 against Joseph Santos. Look, I'm a big Celestia fan, big. You guys still hear me? Crap. Darn. I'm just gonna hope that you still can hear me. Having some issues here. But as I was saying, anyhow. Dang. Uh-oh. What the hell? This is no good. Guys, my monitors have just been shut off here. AKA, my laptop just died. Hopefully we can get him turned back on here, but I can't see a damn thing. I can't see what's going on at all. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me. Hopefully we can get this solved, though.